Hey Bee Yogis, Jen here coming to you from the Nook, our studio in Acushnet, Massachusetts. Happy Flexibility Friday. If it's your first time checking in, Flexibility Friday is our guest blog with the amazing ladies of Boutique Fitness in downtown New Bedford. Check them out. Today for Flexibility Friday, I'm going to do a quick tutorial on a pose I really love called Side Chest Stretch Pose or Parsvottanasana. Side chest stretch pose provides a really great opening for the chest, a really great stretch for the shoulders and the low back, but what I really love is the release it gives the calves and the hamstrings. So I'm just going to give you a few pointers today so that you can start to move through the stretch safely and effectively and really get the most out of it. So happy Flexibility Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Namaste. Okay, so to move into side chest stretch, you're going to come onto your yoga mat and we're going to start on the right side. So we're going to step the left foot back about 3.5 to 4 feet. And you want your back foot to be on a slight angle. So if you look down at your feet, your front heel will actually be lined up with the arch on your back foot. Okay, so I'm going to first demonstrate the pose so you can see what it looks like, and then we'll go over some key points of alignment to get it stable, safe, and effective. So I'm going to inhale, and then as you exhale, you move into the pose. I'll do it one more time. Okay. So how did I get there? So there's a few key points of alignment we want to think about. I think the most important thing to stress about side chest stretch is anchoring through the feet and the legs and the hips in the right way. So there's 3 points that I want to talk about. The first is the back foot. So when you move in and out of the pose, you really want to press that back heel, particularly the outer edge of the back heel, down to really keep you rooted and anchored. The second point is the front foot. So while you're rooting down through the back heel, the outer edge of that back heel, you want to think about anchoring and rooting down through the ball of the big toe. So right on the inner edge of the foot particularly. And then the hip comes into play. So as you move into this pose and you're pressing down through the back foot and you're pressing down on the ball of that toe, we want to think about taking the hip on the right side and drawing it back. So there's a slight external rotation or opening of that hip joint. So we're drawing the hip back towards the back edge of your mat. Now, the arms, to get the nice opening in the chest and shoulder stretch, you want to just grab the elbows or grab the forearms in the back. And as you inhale, you're slightly lifting the ribs up, opening through the chest, but drawing the shoulders down to keep that chest nice and open. So you'll want to move through the pose a few times before you hold it. Okay? So let's try this here. Let's inhale. We're starting to lengthen through the spine. We're lifting the side ribs. We're rolling the shoulders down. Chest is nice and open. And then as we exhale, we tip the pelvis forward. So we're not rounding from the back, but we're rounding from the hips. The spine is nice and long. And you come down as far as you can. So you may not be able to go down as far as I am. Your back hamstring will tell you when to stop. So if you only come about halfway, that's okay. Then on your inhale, come up. So remember, we're pressing the outer edge of the back heel down. We're pressing the ball of the big toe down. And we're continuing to draw that right hip back. Watch it in play here. Inhale, drawing the hip back as we tip the pelvis forward, nice long spine. Coming down just as far as you comfortably can. On your inhale, the back is open. You're not arching or rounding. And you're coming back up. Show that one more time. Inhale and exhale. that side chest stretch, Parsvottanasana.